Njani, am I muted? Hello, everybody. Sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNthabisenh Nhlapho, and on this channel, sikhuluma ngama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities, kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button. If the button is black, you have not done the things. Okay, so do the things. It's free. Okay. It doesn't take extra data. Okay. Anyway, you guys, if you want to support the channel, there is a like button. It's a big indication for YouTube how you feel about the video. So even if you don't like the video, but you like me, just like the video. There's also a thanks button, those who want to give money to the channel. And there's also adverts on this video. So watch some adverts, okay? I did make sure to monetize this stream. Anyway, you guys, we do have some people from Facebook. Okay, it's a new family on Facebook. You have one or two people. You are welcome to press the like button. You are welcome to follow the page. We do have a new family on Twitter. Okay, one or two people on Twitter. Okay, we love you just as much as we love our YouTube family. Okay, we are growing there a little bit. Okay, a little bit. We're not rushing. We are relaxed. Okay, we are relaxing ourselves. So we are okay with that, guys. It's a public holiday today. How hard was it to just go and and just brush your teeth? Okay. I'm sorry. I was like 7 o'clock. I was like, it's 7 already. I was like, there is no way that I was gonna be able to do it at 7. I was not prepared. Okay. I thought it's a holiday today. I'm going to wake up because I'm not going to work. I'll prepare in the morning, but it just didn't work out. I could not get out of bed. But anyway, you guys, we are here today. A lot is going on. We're going to talk about this too, because remember yesterday we were just shocked by how everybody was acting in court. We didn't get to talk about what is happening with them, with their case. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, you guys, because there's a lot going on. And also, you guys, there is a clip that I'm going to play here from what's her name, Zandi Kumalo's interview with ENCA, you guys, because she was saying something different about that Lobola thing than Tumelo said when during his testimony in court. I think that is interesting, you guys. So we'll listen to that a little bit and then we'll talk about it. And I'm guessing that those are the type of things that are causing people to feel like, no, man, the people in the house must know something, because obviously their story is not adding up. They are not saying the same things, okay? I myself and you guys, I've said it before, I kind of feel like I want to get to a place where they actually just find out, okay, who pulled the trigger, who's going to be punished for this act, and then we can be done with this case. I'm sure even the family, Senzo Meyiwa, would love to just come to an end of the whole thing, okay, so that they can get some closure, all right? And hopefully it won't be not the wrong people will be getting punished. We want to punish the right people, okay? So that's why I guess they have to listen to everybody's story and put it together and see who is supposed to go to prison, if anybody at all, you guys. I want to talk about this one because, of course, we saw that shocking video. What is happening now with this case, you guys? Because I want to hear that this one is in jail. Okay, she must go sit there next to Rosemary Ndlovu and Nandipha. Okay, they must all be roommates there because they are a special kind of evil. Okay, and then we're going to. We're going to talk about this mama. I did do a short live yesterday when I was talking about her, but of course I didn't talk about what is happening with her story because I was just concerned about that house that I saw. We were just having a bit of fun last night, you guys. Let me just greet the people, the family, the OGs or the OGLs in the comment section. Okay, Elena has been waiting for us from 7 o'clock. I got a comment from her saying, we are waiting. It's your nange holiday. You are waking up so early. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. Puluko Ntamehlo as well is here. Milano is here. Hello. Jabu Snyondo is here. Jessica M. Sport is here. Hello. Bully Hlongwane is here. Thank you so much for joining us. And Precious Pearl is here. Thank you so much, you guys, for spending your morning with me on a holiday. Nenzani Makai, what are you going to cook today, if at all? Okay, it's a public holiday. We must also be on a public holiday and not cook. Okay, I still again. I see tell again today. Okay, let me just share this interview, you guys. This is an interview that Zandi Khumalo did a while ago. This was before she even went and testified in court, you guys. And we are going to listen to just this part of it, and I will be showing it to you from the popcorn room, you guys, because they had posted the whole interview. If you want to go watch the whole interview, go to the popcorn room entertainment news here on YouTube. Okay, not the one on Instagram, because I believe that it's not the same people. Okay, so I want us to watch this clip, you guys, and then we're going to talk about what Tumelo said in court a little bit, and then yeah, that's what I want to do right now. Let me do this so that you can see the whole thing. Let me check my volume so that you can hear.
Is guilty.
Yeah.
What do you say to them?
We are not guilty until proven guilty. So if no one will come forward and say, yes, and I will die defending myself, but I was not the person to pull the trigger. We were very happy. Most people think that we are so-called criminal masterminds, as for some reason. But forgetting the fact that it was not just the Khumalos in the house. Yes, we've seen Umtogo every now and then, but Tumelo we had seen or we had met for the first time that day, because why is Zele indaba yokuxoxa amalobolo kaKheli? He was going to be Umkhongi kaSenzo. So we had just met him for the first time. So wouldn't they want to come out and say something? You understand? And it's been 8 years. At some point, maybe the money will run out if it were they were there. Because they saw what happened. And hopefully one will find a way to heal from this over time. It's still a very sensitive issue. Excuse me. I just hope that eventually we'll find solace, we'll find the answer that we're looking for. And obviously, Senzo nabo bazothola indlela yokuqhubekela phambili, you know. Akulula ukuthi uluze umntwana. Sorry, please, can I have tissues? Akulula ukuthi umzali alahlekele umntwana. Umzali angcwabe umntwana. I'm a mother. I know that if anything could happen to my son right now, I'd lose my mind. You understand? It's unfortunate that this thing happened at my house or my mother's house. You know, and hopefully as a family we'll find a way to move forward. But we love each other. We are there for each other. We support each other. And I just hope that one day we'll find the answers to this riddle. I have so many doubts. For starters, fishing in the same pond for 8 years, that should say something about Iloya Laimzans. Or abantu bomthetho bala eMzansi. How do we fish in the same pond for 8 years and still get no answers but continue to fish? Why can't you try other doors, other suspects, maybe other people that you can question? You never know what you can find. You'd never know.
Maybe then lastly.
So that's how the interview went. Okay, part of it, you guys, because of course this was just a small part of the interview. And I know people are not going to like this question that I am going to ask, but I'm just going to ask it, okay? Do you think, guys, it's possible if the theory of Kelly Khumalo having anything to do with arranging for this crime to take place, do you think that it's possible that Uzandi Khumalo didn't know about it? You know, So maybe according to her, she's telling the truth that this is what happened because she did not know of the arrangements that had been done before the day. If the theory of Kelly Khumalo being guilty of something or being guilty of conspiracy, is it possible that she wasn't a part of the conspiracy? I did say in my last video, you guys, that I do kind of feel like I kind of believe Utumel, even though, guys, I mean, there is inconsistencies, but I'm finding it hard to believe that Tumelo and Thokozisi would have prior knowledge that these people were about to take their friend's life. Okay, they might have done some shady things after the fact, but I am having a hard time believing that they knew before that time. And in a way, she's confirming that because she's saying, listen, we did not even know Tumelo until that day. So we did not know him. We had not spent time with him. However, you guys, she is saying we, which I think she means me, my mother, and Kelly Khumalo, but I don't know if Kelly Khumalo would say the same because, like Tumelo has said, Kelly Khumalo has gone to visit Senzo Meyiwa's sister and stayed there for maybe 6 days or something. So maybe Kelly Khumalo did know Tumelo, but maybe for Zandi Khumalo, she was meeting him for the first time. But that's what she is saying, you guys. So is it possible that if there is any conspiracy that she wasn't part of it, you know, and maybe her sister didn't tell her? Okay, I don't know, you guys. But here's the thing about that Lobola thing, because I know that, you know, it's relevant whether, in a way, it's irrelevant whether the lobola was going to be paid or not. But some of these things indicate that, you know, there's underlying lies that are being told here, and which side is lying, which side is telling the truth. And so I was under the impression that the person that had confirmed the lobola issue and was Tumelo and the Khumalo sisters. But Tumelo is saying no, he doesn't know anything about the lobola. He just came from Durban to visit his friends so that they could go to a party. He did not know anything about the lobola. Anyways, he's never been a lobola negotiator before. So he doesn't know why Senzo Meyiwa would even ask him to do that. And he feels like if something like that was going to happen that weekend, it will involve a family member. And I'm also guessing that, you guys, if really they were going to go and pay lobola that weekend, or they were going to talk about lobola that weekend, Senzo Meyiwa was going to call his brother, okay? But I also am not sure how close they were with his brother. But I would think that if you are going to pay lobola and you have a brother, one of the brothers will be part of the negotiating team instead of Tumelo. Just sound like he has no idea. If he had to go and negotiate lobola, who would he negotiate lobola with? Okay. But how crazy is that information, you guys, that as much as Kelly Khumalo was not really liked much by the family Senzo Meyiwa, but she was able to visit the sister. Okay. Hey, the sisters-in-law. Oh, squeezer, guys. Hey, the squeezers will betray you guys. So basically, if Tumelo didn't know, I don't know, you guys, maybe it's possible that Senzo Meyiwa called Tumelo to say, come, and then he was going to tell her, listen, the reason I wanted you here is because I want you to negotiate lobola for me. But definitely Tumelo doesn't know anything about it, but Zandi knew about it. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't know. He was getting very irritated, Tumelo in court. And I think, you guys, I mean, you can read it in different ways. You can read it as in because he is lying, he just doesn't want them to ask him too many questions. And you can look at it and say, listen, it has been 9 years of telling the same story and nobody believes. He even said yesterday, we have been telling you that there were intruders in the house. I am tired of people saying that there were never any intruders in the house. Okay. I feel like finally I'm one of those people that believe there were intruders in the house. Of course, there's more things that happen that we don't know about, but I feel like, guys, I feel like there were intruders in the house. Okay, you might believe something different. So he was just getting irritated by the fact that people keep on saying there were no intruders in the house. And I feel like, you guys, that is something that has been consistent with all of them in saying there were intruders that came to the house. That is the thing that is the same for all of them, and the intruders were 2 of them. even though we have 5 people that are, accused, but they are saying that is consistent. So it's going to be hard for people to say that when there was never any intruders in the house, if all the people that are in the house are coming and saying there were intruders in the house and there was 2 of them. Okay, now we have to decide because which one of the intruders pulled the trigger, and also why were they there? Were they really there because they wanted phones and the money, or were they there because they were sent by somebody, okay, to go and to come and do some work? Okay, so I don't know, you guys. Of course, he is still continuing to be cross-examined. Next week is going to be the same, you guys. I don't know how you feel about the fact that, okay, there is differences in, like when the first shot went off, he is saying that they were fighting this one intruder, but the others, they're saying at that time they were fighting that other intruder. I don't know if it makes a difference to the fact that at the end of the day, they were intruders. And if one of them pulled the trigger and they were there together to commit that crime, then they are guilty, both of them, because had they not come to the house, then Senzo Meyiwa would be alive today. Okay, so some of the details that they are trying to get to align when it comes to this case, I kind of feel as irritated as him in terms of like, listen, let's just get to the point. We're not gonna get this thing to agree. We remember things differently, maybe, or maybe they're just lying, but let's just get to the point of who pulled the trigger, were there any intruders, and who should be charged? Should we charge more people for this crime, or are we saying that the 5 accused are the only people that are ever going to be charged for this crime? I always say when I talk about this case that I can't wait for Kelly Khumalo to come. If they do decide that she's gonna come and testify, I can't wait for the mother too, you guys. I can't wait for the mother to come, because I just want to hear what story she is going to tell. And also, guys, can they just bring the investigator now, because we want to see more, because I feel like the shocking information is going to come from the people that investigated the case. Okay, just like we were so shocked with the phone records with investigator Stein, okay, because it's information we didn't know. I feel like when it comes to people that were in the house, it's just they're telling us the same story in different ways, and there's differences here and there. But I feel like I want the main investigator in this case now to come and take a stand. I want to be shocked again, because I feel like we are still going to be shocked. Okay, so Utsepeng Tsepi, hello, beautiful, hello. I know I'm butchering your name, but forgive me. Super Sihle, good morning. Lindelwa Xoyiya, I'm here to Ntando. It's my favorite time of your life. Ngaze ngakuthola. I wish we could do it at this time, you guys. It's just that I usually do it early because I do have a 9 to 5. So from 8 o'clock, I'm at work. So do you know how painful it is? I'm in my 9 to 5, and then 12 o'clock, big umgosi comes. I have to wait until 5 o'clock to be able to do umgosi. So that's the reason we are usually not able to come around this time. But I think it's fun because you've woken up, had your breakfast, maybe you're cleaning the house while watching, I think it's a perfect time. I'm cooking today, Ziakal. Bully, what are you cooking? Okay, listen, someone bought inyama yangaphakathi. Someone bought usu la ekhaya, and I'm looking at it like lithengele ukuthi liphekwe ubani leli usu lona. So I guess I don't have a choice too. I have to make a plan. It's Women's Day. Abantu bafuna ukudla usu. Okay, first time here. Welcome. Is it first time watching or first time in the comment section? Make sure that you subscribe and press on notification bells. Most of our videos here are live streams. We are live streaming recently, so just make sure that your notifications are on so that you don't miss out. Okay, also, you guys, if you miss a live and you want to know what we talked about and whatever, you go on my channel, but you go under lives. People have been saying, and we don't see your recent videos. It's not going to be under the videos, okay? It's not going to be under the video. It's going to be under the lives. Then most of them of the stuff we've talked about recently is under lives, because we've only done lives. Okay, I've hardly done AMA videos recently, so it's gonna look like Ntando hasn't posted in a long time, but I have. It's just under lives. Okay, Bulihlongane says umkhongo uyaphika guys, umkhongo uyaphika. Tumelo says ayibo bengizokhonga kuphi, I don't even know ukuthi kukhongwa kanjani makukhongwa. So definitely no you know that wasn't the reason that I was brought to Johannesburg. Definitely that's what he is saying. She's lying amalobola, like really, you know, I was tempted to believe it because I thought that Tumelo was saying the same thing. I thought Tumelo was also saying it was the weekend of the lobola. So I thought if he is saying it, maybe Senzo Meyiwa was hiding it from his wife, that he was going to take Kelikumalo as a second, because men do that, you guys. And listen, Senzo Meyiwa's soul rest in peace, but he wasn't an honest man between these two women, and that's the reason he ended up in this trouble, you know. And so I felt like it was a possibility that he wasn't telling his wife that he was going to take Ukeli Kumalo as a second wife, provided he was agreeing with it. But he is saying no, he did not know anything about it. And also Mthokozisi, remember, Mthokozisi is like, I also didn't know about it. Or maybe he was lying, saying he was going to Lobola, but just not, it wasn't going to happen, okay? Does she mostly communicate in her home language? She uses Zulu a lot, Uzandi. It's her thing. And she's very fluent in English. She speaks very good English, but she prefers, I'm interviews, okay, when you watch, she would prefer to use isiZulu, okay? And the hiring suspensions for me to go both ways, but more on the wife than Kelly. Anyways, personally, I can't wait for this trial to be over and for the new judge to present it. Me too, I can't wait, Milano. I can't wait, Milano. I really can't wait. I know people don't like it when we say this, but I do wonder, you guys, how come the wife Senzo Meyiwa was never looked at all, or was she looked at but never? But they didn't find anything. I don't know. It's like ever since the focus is on, you know, the Kumalo family. So I don't know, you guys. I'm with you, Bully. I personally don't believe they were attacked, not convinced. Amalobolo lies confirmed by Umkongi. You mean attacked? Yeah, I know Umkongi confirmed the lies. That's why I feel like you guys, if there is conspiracy, then Tumelo and Mthokozisi are probably not part of it. But for some reason, it's been hard to keep things consistent when they tell the story, okay? Because I do feel like they also did, maybe they are sharing things that they did after the fact, and so they are hiding it. That's why their story is not coming together. They are not telling the same story because they did shady things after the fact, so they're trying to hide that. But in terms of it being the conspiracy before the fact, I don't believe that they were involved, but I could be wrong, you guys. I could be wrong. 5 accused and the mastermind herself, Aga Bosch, pro-Meg Wills, guys. If you have a problem with your Meg Wills in Devon, okay, this is the person for you to tinter for your Meg Wills in Devon, okay, all your car issues, okay, contact him, okay, he can sort you out. I cannot wait for the mother to, hey, waze wavelela lo mama na nokuzala ama-celebrity shame so on. Yes, uvelela mama, but at the same time, you guys, I don't know if I will be comfortable spending time with my daughter's boyfriend who is married, and I know that that boyfriend is married, okay, and be making lunch for them, okay? I don't think I'm going to be that kind of mom, okay? Until you are married, we are not having lunches, okay? I think I would have a hard time, but I understand, you guys. Honestly, had she known that it was going to end up this way, she wouldn't have cooked that lunch that she cooked, with everybody ending up, you know, in this mess, okay? And I can imagine how weird it is that you are in this mess with your own mother. And hello, today I made it on time. The Murphy effect, yes. Murphy, you are not late today. Lo, mama Lobolo Osegoli akukhulekwa at the gate lapho the sisters basuke bephuza while waiting. Also bahlala babuka ibhola TV. I don't think, was it, okay, this is what I'm not clear about. I don't think that it was that day. Do you think it was that day? I mean, they were sitting there, eating, drinking, whatever, and there was no uncle there waiting for Amalobola. I don't think it was supposed to be that day, because it would be really strange that they would behave like that while they're waiting for Amalobola. And Tumelo was already there with Mthokozisi. I don't think, maybe it was, but which weekend though? Because it was a Sunday. It was already a Sunday. So it would be, guys, Oh no, maybe they mean Tumelo was up so that they could talk about it. It's not like it was gonna happen because it was already a Sunday, the weekend was over. Okay. And then Mafu says, hey, Mandisa also need to be investigated. She has a motive. I feel like that, you guys. I know, you guys, maybe I'm a horrible person, but I feel like that because this man had betrayed her. Listen, even on that weekend, she was in Joburg. Okay, she was in Joburg. I believe that she does not live in Joburg, but that weekend she was in Joburg. you know, and then your husband is killed. Like, listen, if I was an investigator, at least I would just call her to just ask her some questions. Okay, I think her phone also needed to be checked so that they just to be sure, you guys, just to be sure, just to be sure. So I feel like they should have at least just checked on her just to show. Okay, alibi. Okay, do you have an alibi? Where were you? Okay, can somebody confirm where you were? And were you not in contact with any of these guys? Just to be sure, you guys, because like she is saying, and we don't like what they say a lot of the time. Like she's saying, you are fishing in the same pond for years and years and years, and you're not finding anything. Okay, look at other ponds, and I think Umandi says that pond that they never looked at because we just believed, we were just convinced that it's them, you guys. So let me move on to the next story. Of course, the lovers of lovers way. In court, sasa sayibuka iBold and the Beautiful in court. Yay, sasa sayibuka iBold and the Beautiful. Bangasathandana abantu. Uyazi uma uthanda umuntu uhluleka ngisho to keep yourself nje. Mayihlala eduze kwakho nje kuvele kube nje ne-lightning. Yesterday. Anyway, you guys, apparently the lawyers are complaining about something when it comes to these two. So we're going to just go through that story. There are two men who were allegedly seen running out of Kumalo house. Mother Kelly Longo and Mapiri must come testify. Hey, they must, but I'm so tired of their story. I don't want to lie, you guys. I'm so tired of the side of their side of the story because we've heard it so many times. But of course, I haven't heard from the mother, so I want the mother to come and Kelly. But I just want to hear the side. What do the police have? What do the investigators have? Okay, I can't wait for that. Okay, if you thought that whatever you had was enough, because remember, you guys, they have to investigate the case, get evidence, and they have to for the trial to begin. And they have to feel like they have enough evidence to convict you. Okay, so if they feel like they don't have enough evidence, they're like dismissed. Okay, that's why it's Java. This case was dismissed. That's why Maporisas, they were like, listen. And Maporisas like, no, let's go to court. So if they don't find evidence, sometimes they can say, listen, we can't. We're just wasting resources here. It's unlikely that we will be able to find you guilty. So they probably have enough for them to think they can get a conviction, and the conviction is against the 5 accused. Okay, it's not against Kelikumalo. Kelikumalo has not been charged. So they have something. I do feel like they have something that we are still going to get shocked by what they are going to tell us in court. So I just want the investigator to come. Okay, I'm tired of that story. They were fighting with the guy. I'm a crutches who had the crutches, who didn't, going to the bedroom, coming out. The baby was sleeping. The baby was awake. Man, guys. I know I'm being insensitive, but yeah, Katel. Songesana umkhosi bulihlongwane. Sonia, hello, hello, Sonia Mpele. Sonia Chup, I've changed your surname, I'm telling you to become a South African now. I'm even giving you a South African surname. Now you are Sonia Mpele. Agreeing with the Mafu effect, Manchester's phone records and an alibi on that day should be scrutinized. I do feel like that too. Just for us to just be sure that she wasn't involved at all, you guys. So where is this story here? Because I do want to show you. But I just want to go through this, okay? I guess we'll later and then just one more time, guys. Look at this picture here. Do this look like criminals? Well, abantu bangasathandana court. Ngize ngasho ngathi izolo yazi let's commit crime times prison yazi. Look at the edges zikaNandipha. It's like yo sithanda sami yo ngikukhumbula. I was like, hey, give them a room. Thabo was just laughing. He finds everything funny. And you remember there's a video that I did where I said that Thabo Bester doesn't look like that guy. You remember when they were singing a happy birthday to him? and the guy was just laughing. But here he actually looks like him. It's him on that video where he was laughing at them. Because of course, yeah, he just thought everything was just funny, you guys. So they are saying here that the lawyers are not happy with something, you guys. I'm gonna see if I can just read the part where they explain why the lawyers are not happy. What's the issues with Nandipha and Thabo Bester at this point, instead of reading the whole thing, because a lot of us, of course, saw what happened in court. They're talking about their interaction, with between the two of them, and also the interaction with them and the other accused. Okay. Okay, let me see where does. Okay, this is what is complaining about the lawyer, Makudumana's lawyer. So this is what they're saying. Remember, there's also an issue of Thabo Bester saying that he lost some very expensive items. It's like a long list of expensive watches and whatever. And I was like, listen, I don't think that we care much, but I guess they have to care in court. Makudumana's lawyer, Machini Mutlong, submitted to the court that the manner in which the client was transported from B. Zamakete Correctional Services in Krokstad to Bloemfontein for her appearance was inhumane. The lawyer said that she was tightly handcuffed, and the car that she was transported in was driving in high speed and stopped badly. So it means the person was driving badly, okay? Not a good driver. The state prosecutor, Advocate Silo Matlogo, said the National Prosecuting Authority has committed to address the matter. The court ruled that the defense should make an application to the relevant department, okay? So here's the thing, you guys. I have heard from someone who seemed to be very knowledgeable that they are not supposed to handcuff you when you are in the back of the van. Just in case an accident happened and you are handcuffed. Okay, so they're supposed to handcuff you, and then you get to the van. When they put you inside, they're supposed to remove the handcuff. They put you in the van, they lock you up, and then they drive. And then also same thing when you come back. So they're not supposed to handcuff you. So my understanding is that this is what they're claiming happened. They are saying that she was actually handcuffed in the car, and I think they were avoiding people complaining, because like some people complained because she just looked like she was walking out of a limousine, when she was walking out of the van. It was like, "Ooh, Nandipha," She was looking more like Dr. Nandipha than she was looking like prisoner Nandipha. People were not happy. Okay, so that's what the complaint is about. Let me see if they did add on what Thabo Bester's lawyer is complaining about. Okay. Because I don't bail. Okay, the case has been postponed to the 11th of October, but they're not writing about what the other lawyers are complaining about. Listen, you guys, I don't know if people care, but I guess you guys, they're not supposed to violate a constitutional rights or whatever it is, a human rights, while they're transporting her. But I guess it was worth it. Okay, the ride to the court was worth it for Nandipha, because she got to court and saw the love of her life. Okay. When you cannot pretend that you love a person, it's your soulmate. Okay, criminally in love, yes, criminally in love. Those who they will commit the same crimes again. Those who, with a smile and a laughter. I am telling you, okay. They should be locked up for real. At least they must just commit crime behind bars. I'm tired of this case as well. Mandisa's issue is very interesting. I hope the state will check that as well. I hope so. Or maybe they have checked. We are still to find out that they did check. Maybe they did not find anything. Okay. Do they realize what they did to those criminals? I don't think that they do, you guys. I don't think that they do. And that's the thing, you guys. People, there were people in my comment section yesterday saying, but they're just in love. What's wrong with people loving each other? They were I could say, man. These people are criminals, okay? These people were trying to recruit women who possibly would have been maybe trafficked, okay? There might possibly be people that have been trafficked. I've heard of stories, you guys, that I can't officially talk about here concerning trafficking, you guys. So They committed serious crimes, these people. Don't look at their life now and be like, yeah, you can look at them and yeah, they really love each other, but they're also stupid right now because they are showing us that they really did work together. Nobody was forced to do anything. So, yes, you guys, I don't even think that they realize it, okay? Someone said the two definitely gave that look of we know each other very well. Yes, yes, that's why I said, Mina, if I was Dr. Nandipha, I was going to be looking at the judge. When he sat next to me, I was going to do this so that I make sure that, and I was going to be looking at the judge and just be focused. And then when we go, when they go down the stairs, I don't know what happens down there. And then I was going to talk to him then. But there in front of the cameras, oh, I was going to pretend as if I don't know the guy because I'm trying to get out of trouble. But she did not do that. So, even if Senzo was not married, I won't let my daughter's boyfriend in my house. It shows what kind of family. Now, guys, now I think that, that is a hard one, you guys, because I don't know. I don't know. Also, when they break up, now you have lunch with the other boyfriend, eh? And then they break up, you have lunch with another one. OG Media. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, you guys. So you have lunch with another one. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I'll be me cooking for the boyfriends. I never cooking for the boyfriends of my kids. Maybe I'll consider if they invite me to lunch, but me cooking for them against my salad for the boyfriends. I know, guys. Hi, no. I don't agree. I joined late. I'm catching up. Catch up. Utebang Batlongwane, Kelly, Zandi are disrespectful. Very rude. They are. They're just rude. Mabe khuluma nje, they're rude. Uzwana ngenhlamba abayithukayo, But Kelly is worse, you guys. Kelly is worse. Listen, makudumana Glo ngathi abazi nokuthi basenkingeni. I think they forgot. They forgot what they did. Claim amnesia. When the trial begins, they'll be like, yeah, amnesia. We don't forget. Am I Dr. Nandipha? Am I? Thabo Bester will be like, who? Thabo Bester, who? I don't know. I don't even think they remember. Do they really? Nobody can claim to have been forced to commit anything. They are stupid if they think we don't look at them as hardcore criminals. Yeah. Remember, Pella, we had such a hard time now when that audio came out where allegedly Thabo Bester was screaming at Nandipha. You know the audio. It's here on my channel. I posted on my channel. So we had a hard time because then we started to think, was she really being forced to do certain things? When it comes to these crimes. And now we see the mid courts. We're like, it was more like Sam. What's next? What's the next crime? It was like, it's Kombabani next. Okay, which millions are we going to scam now? Okay, who's the next millionaire? It was more like that. Which other influencer should we approach? And they were approaching influencers. Nandipha was helping. So now it's very clear, you guys. She can't come with that defense. She thinks we are stupid. Allegedly, they tried to dubula that lady from the Mummy Club. Yes, happy. Her Majesty was approached. She was supposed to go to Cape Town, and she listened to her instincts. She was like, "Let me just call this company that has approached me." When she calls the office, it goes into Nandipha's rooms. You remember Nandipha was a doctor. It goes into her rooms. She's like, and then I'm trying to get hold of this. Remember what did Thabo Bester used to call himself as a businessman? TV producer. Then Nandi was like, girl, don't worry. We are in partnership with the guy. Nandi was like, no, don't worry, guys. Let me follow you on Instagram. She knows go to happy Tanda. I'ma follow us. With an official verified account, she follows her. She's like, you see, now everything is legit. Go to Cape Town. Go to today in the Mummy Club. Now happy. Because we don't know, guys, what they would have done. Okay, this is what I always say when it comes to this case, is that all the women that are speaking up about Thabo Bester, they are telling a story because they never went. Okay, even women from other countries who were approached, they never came to South Africa. Okay, they never came to South Africa. So we actually don't know what happened to the women that did. okay, because they are not here to speak up, and maybe the families just know that they disappeared, but they don't know that it's related to this case. That is the thing, you guys. If you are leaving, you come to South Africa with your phone, so they're not gonna even know that you communicated with them. The family just thinks you went missing. Okay, so nobody has come to say, listen, you guys, they were up, they trafficked me, and then this is what happened. Nobody's telling that story because we don't know where they are, those women. Okay, if there is any, but I personally believe that there are some women that we haven't heard from. Okay, so let me just read more comments. Allegedly, they tried to do it. Oh, yes, yes, I wrote that. Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet of the crimes, okay? It's Romeo and Juliet of the crimes. So, anyway, you guys, listen, it's hard because I guess they do have to attend to the complaints that they're having while they're in prison because their rights can't be violated, okay? They can't. There's a thing about the justice system. It's like, can we just let them be violated because they violated other people too? But we can't do that, okay? So they have some complaints. So you guys, we have the story here. Cyan Boujie, you guys. So the video came out, which was not a surprise. I said in my last live from last night that the video came out. I wasn't surprised, you guys, that the video did come out of Cyan. Okay, but with everything that has come out after that, you guys, I do kind of believe that this one knew what was going on. Okay. But here's the thing that I don't understand, okay? I would have said if it was me, I'm not an influencer and I don't work in that industry of, selling. So I would, I don't know how that works, but I really would have said, listen, okay, I agree for you to, as long as you pay me this much, I agree for you to release the video. Okay, I would have said that, but I would have been like, listen, but let's make a better one, okay? Because if my thing is about to be out there for the world, okay, for the internet world, at least I want it to look a little bit good, okay? So let's just shoot another 2 minutes, okay? Just don't do this one, okay? So I do have a little bit of doubt. I am convinced that she did participate in saying, yes, we can do it, we can release it. But I do kind of feel like just a little bit that I would have been like, why didn't she say, but this one doesn't look like Cyan content. Let's do a real Cyan content and then you can release it, okay? But I do kind of feel like it is suspicious a little bit, you guys, and it's giving that thing off. She must have known that it was going to be released. I don't know how you guys feel about it, okay? So she's making headlines in some publications, and this is Elle saying Cyan Boujee accuses Prince KB of leaking her explicit sex tape. Listen, you guys, I thought that initially when that thing came out and people were saying that it's Prince KB, I was like, yeah, Prince KB is not going to release that on his own self, okay? But after everything that came out to say that he is releasing new music, so it might have been just intended to give him some publicity before he releases his music, okay? So this is what they're saying. In response to her sex tape leaking on the internet, social media personality Cyan has allegedly accused award-winning dance music star Prince KB for leaking a widely circulated video online. An unverified screenshot that has been making rounds on Twitter on Tuesday afternoon seems to show a post of Cyan Boujee Instagram stories that appears to place the blame for the leak on Prince KB shoulders. I must say, you guys, when I went yesterday, when this thing came out, that it was a screenshot from her Instagram. When I went to her Instagram, I did not see it. So I felt like maybe it was on her stories and it had expired on her stories, but I did not see it there. The green icon on the top left corner of the screenshot post suggests that it is indeed legitimate. Yes, because the account and the picture, everything, it looked like it's her, but I did not see it. It was shared on her Cyan's close friends list. It means that the leak likely came from someone close to her. The 20-year-old YouTuber Cyan claims that Prince leaked the tape of them together while she is, hey guys, I can't say this word. Along with 2 screenshots from her post on Instagram. Okay, YouTube would fire me. A few minutes later, she added, I'm all right, guys, but now may God bless. Hey, the way they put God, guys, These people don't fear God. How can you put God in this situation? Maybe God was looking the other way. There's too many problems happening right now. He has to keep people in Cape Town safe. Other countries are having national disasters. Maybe God was busy. He wasn't even seeing the tape. Now you called God, you put him in the tape. Now God is going to go and search for the tape now. So we're like, how? Why is my child mentioning me in this call in this post? And then God is gonna go search and then he's gonna see the post. It's like God was busy, guys. God is busy. Let's not put God in certain things. I don't understand why you would put God in it, okay? Particularly Cyan was like, yes, okay? Okay. Or to make God bless Prince KB, it's him definitely. My issue is my men are all gonna dump me today. How many are they? Okay. They're all lining up for that. Okay. Tips have since been responding to the alert screenshots in their number, driving both Cyan and Prince KB to the top of the local trend list. It is insane that Prince KB has experienced revenge porn on himself, only for him to turn around and do the exact same thing. Exactly, you guys, because it is actually Usayan can sue Prince Cape. If she doesn't sue him, then I know for sure that she was part of it. Okay. And we've seen the loser Prince KB time and time again. I'm not shocked at all. So people were commenting here. Someone else says Prince KB likes to come on here and tweet righteous and emotional things. Okay. Listen, you guys, I don't know. I am tempted to believe it, but I think that to believe that they had something to do with it, they made that arrangement to sort of release it. My doubt Anyana, about it is just the fact that it's not the best. I don't think that that is the best of science work. Okay, they could have found another tape, because I do believe, I suspect, you guys, that there must be other tapes going around somewhere when it comes to SIN. Ibo, Ibo Prince KB leakage story. I don't believe it. Do you think, guys, he did leak it himself? In the Cyan with the popcorn, small dread. You guys, yes, you guys are making sure that we don't even enter heaven. We are trying. We are trying to convince God to help us to sit, even if He lets us sit by the door, because we know we have too many sins gossiping here. But you guys are making sure we don't even get that seat there by the door. Oh, God is gonna be like, Nina, mina bengicala ukuyibona. Oh, guys, I expected, like when they put gold on something, gold plated, when they say something is gold plated, because if it was golide. Yes, I thought good we're going to see that. I'm like, can't it's just like everybody else, Jen. My suspicion is that a screenshot by Cyan allegedly that it was Prince KB is real. Maybe she will come back and say that she wasn't referring to Prince KB. We know. Maybe, you guys. I honestly thought when I first saw it, I was like, people are, she's lying. She just wanted to choose like a very handsome man. Because, guys, when you look at that hand, it does look like a brother from another mother. I was like, this hand, it looks like a hand of a brother from another mother. We have brothers from our own mother, and then we have a brother from another. I was like, that one is a brother from another mother. Even when they were showing Prince KB's, I was like, but hey, his hands are looking light skinned, until she said for sure, because I thought that she wanted to just choose a really handsome celebrity and say it's him. I wasn't believing it at first. I was like, Madlala Prince KB. And then I saw his post to say he's releasing new music. I'm like, huh? Now I suspect you, okay? See, pro. I can't pronounce it. The problem is it shows the face. Please tell us how we pronounce your name. Write it here in the way that you pronounce it, okay? So that we can pronounce it. The problem is that it shows the face. Yes, you guys. Yeah, but if it didn't show the face, I would say it's absolutely not her, because I was expecting something different. Okay, I was like, no, nidlala ngosayeni, sayeni, hey, yakhe inamagolide, inama-diamonds. So I was like, yeah, I'm embarrassed. I feel like I'm science enthusiast, but she doesn't sound very embarrassed. And we are embarrassed for her, but she doesn't really sound like she's embarrassed herself. She sounds like she's okay. Okay. South African movie, you know, we have PORN. We have a romantic comedy there by the courts. We have, what do you call it, Senzo Meyiwa case. We have all types of all types of movies. Listen, you guys, this morning I put this one here. Nthabisenh Nhlapho, I think that's her name. I put it on here because really I was researching this story this morning, because really I'm looking for, you know, a story that is going to say, or a post that is going to confirm that this woman is behind bars after that video that we saw of her kicking her own child. Okay, I did not find it, you guys. I suspect that nothing has happened to this woman. I was looking for something that is going to update us where the child is. You know, is he safe now? Apparently, the father did post something like a heartbreak. You know, like and this one was like as a response, you know, so she doesn't care that much. So I really was looking forward, you guys, to see something that updates us, to say, listen, the child is safe, they took the child somewhere safe, or the child is with the father, the child is with the grandmother, the child is with the social workers. And I was also looking for something that is going to say this lady has been arrested. I don't think that I will be able to have peace until I see that story, because this woman deserves to be behind bars. If she is the one on that video, she deserves to be behind bars. You don't do that to your own baby, you guys. It's a horrible video. If you haven't seen it, maybe don't even, you know, because it's really horrible. I had a sleepless night after I saw it, you guys. So, yes, you guys, that's why I put it here. She needs to be going to prison. Okay, we need an update on her, but there is none so far. So you guys, Alena says the situation can do situation can do shiny pots. Oh, guys, she was arrested, appeared in court on the 7th. Who? The hair. Oh, is it an old story? Please update us in the comment section. Before I go out, I need to know, you mean she was arrested? Please send me a link of that story, because I need to confirm, because I need her behind bars, this one, and I need that baby to be safe. Listen, you guys, it is a public holiday today, so when I get some time, let me just say maybe around 3-4ish, we're going to do another live. So those who are free to come join me, please join me. For now, you guys, thank you so much to people on Facebook that joined us. I can see someone liked from Facebook, and the people from Twitter, thank you so much for joining, and also our YouTube family. Okay, if you are in a Wi-Fi free zone, make sure that you let the stream run, okay, so that we can make money from the adverts. But was taken off court roll for more investigation. SAPS confiscated both mom and dad's phone. Okay, at least they're investigating then. But I hope in the meantime the child is not with her, because then she might even hurt the child even more now, because everybody's attacking her on social media. So I hope the child is safe. Thank you so much, Elena, for that. I appreciate it so much. Yes, to appear tomorrow, the 10th of August. Okay, great, you guys. I like that. I like that she's gonna be held accountable. You can't do that to your own child. And then the reason is that you were upset with the dad. If our own parents, every time they were upset with our dad, they were trying to take our lives, imagine where we'll be, eh? So yeah, you guys, I like that. Baby is in the place of safety. I like that, you guys. I hope that the place of safety is a family member, because sometimes it may they will be trying to remove a child from a bad situation, and sometimes when it's not family, they go to another bad situation, and then they don't follow up to check if that situation became a good situation for the child. So sometimes it's better if they can find another family member that can take the child. But I hope it's not the mother's side, because that would mean that she would easily be able to have access to the child. This father has every reason to actually take the child. But we don't even know if he is 100% innocent in this. Why are they taking his phone too? Okay, social workers took the child. Okay, I hope he's in a safe place. Maybe they didn't think that the father was 100% innocent, so they couldn't give the child to him. Oh, guys, he's probably missing his mom, because no matter what your mom does, sometimes, especially when you're at that age, you just want your mother, you know. But I'm glad that he's safe. I'm glad that he's safe. Anyway, you guys, please don't forget to like the stream, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.